Hello there, everybody. Colonial family. I'm Joe Cartagena. Good to be back. Long time no see. Hope we're all doing good. Um, we're doing this interview project created by the lovely Jen Wolf. I was chosen to interview somebody who I have never actually met before. I've seen his name all over like social media and like different, I guess maybe playbills, stuff like that. But I'm interviewing the one, the only, Mr. Sean Wiley. How are you, Sean?
I'm good. How you doing, Joe? It's finally good to be able to do this.
Yeah, we tried doing this last week for about a good hour or so. We could not figure out how to do it. So our good friend Jen is hosting us, so this works out
Yes,
pretty
you
good. But I'm doing good, man. I'm staying safe, trying to stay away from people and stuff like that, which is always a safe bet, but not too bad, man. So I'm going to ask you some questions, man.
Okay.
And then we'll finish it off with like a speed round, like one or two
Ooh,
word
okay.
answers or yes or yeah. So good to finally meet you, man. Good chat with you last week with you and your girlfriend. So let's start off with the obvious question. What was your very first play/musical?
Okay. Well, how far back do we want to go here? Because I was in a play in second grade where I played Dracula. That was probably my first, but I did You Can't Take It With You in high school, my junior year. I played the role of Donald. My music theory teacher had asked me to be in it. They were short on guys, of course. And that was my first acting experience I had ever had. I had a really good time with it. So I didn't do it again for another 30 years.
Wow, that is a hiatus, I would say, at the very
Yes.
least. Wow. Well, welcome back to theater, man. It's a great thing. Yeah, for sure. This one, wow, you can't take it with you. I know someone did that recently. I don't know if it was Spotlight or somebody did that in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I had seen it. It was out. Somebody locally did it very recently. I think in the I guess just after Christmas time.
Right. Okay, I thought so. Cool, man. That's that's really cool. I stole this question from I guess it was Jen. What is the most unique item on your acting resume? Or I know you're also a musician too. So what is the most unique thing on your acting/musical resume?
Yeah, I think probably it would have to be that I can play ukulele.
Oh, fun! Wow.
Yeah, I actually was offered a role at a theater or in a show once solely on the fact that I could play ukulele. I didn't have to audition. You can play ukulele, you got the part. So
Wow, that's it. Skill requirements: must play ukulele, nothing else. That's great. That's cool. Cool. What is one of your bucket list roles?
It's funny being that I haven't done a ton of theater. I've been probably active for about 3 years now since I've gotten back into it. I don't have a ton of roles that I've seen where I've been like, wow, I can't play it. There's one. I would like to play Jackie Elliott in Billy Elliot, Billy's father.
Okay.
That's I had seen that my daughter was in that show, a professional version of that show, and I really love that character. He's got a solo in the second act that I absolutely love. It's the song I use for auditions when I go on a musical audition. And I think that's pretty much the only one that I say at some point I'd like to play Jackie Elliott. I'm that age now, so it fits. So I think that's probably my bucket list, the only one in the bucket.
Just one list in the whole bucket, man.
That's it. You got it.
A lot of space. That's great. That's cool, man. I'm not terribly familiar with that show. I have to check that out. That's not.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah,
everyone
for sure.
dancing, and that character doesn't dance at all, and I don't dance, so I'm good.
Hey, I'm with you, man. I don't dance much either, man. I'm telling you, and it's a shame because I'm on my bucket list. Like at least 3 of the roles are like dancing ones. I'm like, great.
Yeah, dance heavy. Yeah, not that one. I got this one circled one day.
All right, man. Well, if you had to choose between one, do you go musicals or straight plays?
I've only done really one musical, and it was really hard work. It was like, and like I said, I don't dance. I had very little dancing to do in it. So that was a real, I don't want to say struggle, but it was, I got my eyes opened up pretty good in that show. So I would have to stay straight plays. I'm much more comfortable with that.
I'm with you. Yeah, I got that question too by Jen,
Mhm.
and I had to think about that. I'm like, 5 years ago, I might have said musicals, but like in the last couple of years, like, you know what? I really appreciate these straight plays a lot more now.
I
I don't
do
know
too,
what
and
it
there's a
is.
lot of roles in musicals that I love. Like we were just talking about the other day, like Harold Hill in The Music Man. I mean, it's a great role, but I was like, I could never do that, not in a million years. I'd be dead. The first show, I mean, they'd have to put my, my stand in it. I mean, that would be horrible.
Right, exactly.
I mean,
Got to
I
prepare
love to
like,
watch somebody else do it. I'm not ready to do it myself.
nah, I hear you, man. It's the types of parts that are tough. Like for me, like a John Valjean is like impossible for me to think,
Exactly.
think
It's
about
another one.
playing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like,
Yeah.
um, what? Okay, to piggyback off of that, what is your favorite play or musical then?
Oh, that's easy. It's Guys and Dolls.
Oh, okay.
I love Guys and Dolls. Like I could watch it 1,000 million times. It doesn't matter. I love the songs. I love that era. It's fun. It's a guy musical. You know.
Oh, absolutely. Right. No, without a doubt. Yeah.
Without a doubt, that's probably my favorite. I wouldn't think twice about that.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there. I'm a fan of the old school plays too. The Bye Bye Birdies, the West Side
Yes,
Stories, the
yeah.
Guys and Dolls. I love those. Um, here's a good one.
Okay,
What
I'm
is
ready.
the best? What'd you say? And this is could be tricky. What is the best show that you've seen at Colonial Theater in all these years?
Oh, the best show. It's easy. I think my one I would say was the best. I did. I worked in the light and sound booth for it, so I saw it every night. Was last season he did Rumors. JP Timlin directed it, and the cast was great, and I was very happy to be part of that. I really enjoyed watching that show every night. I look forward to it. It was a great show. I really enjoyed that.
Wow, that's great. I'm sad I missed that one. That sounded really good.
Yeah, the cast was great. Everybody in it was really, on point, and they did their characters well. And it was like I said, really enjoyable to sit up in the booth and watch that show every night.
Yeah, it looked cool. I saw pictures on like Facebook and stuff like that. It looked like a really cool show. Really good cast, like you said.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's a show that you would love to one day direct at Colonial or anywhere for that matter?
It's funny. I had never directed before, and I talked about this with my girlfriend Erin, and she's done it a number of times. I've never done it, so that's a real hard question for me because I haven't even broached in my mind yet telling other people what to do. I do that at work. I don't want to necessarily do that when I come to the theater and enjoy, my hobby, so to speak.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I mean, I would love to direct a quickie at some point. I think that's how I want to get my feet wet and see how that goes and see if I can do it or I'm any good at it.
Yeah.
But I really can't give you a straight answer on that one, Joe. I really haven't thought of a show. Wow, I really want to be at the helm, and I have some great ideas about this or that. Not there yet.
No, I hear you, man. Yeah, and I think the quickie would be probably the most ideal way to do it because it's just
Yeah, exactly. And see if it stinks, then I know. Okay, I think I'm pretty good at realizing what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. And if I'm not good at something, I won't go after it. I'll be like, yeah, that wasn't good. I need to look at something else. So that's how I want to do it. I wouldn't want to waste a whole bunch of people's time up front when I'm not sure if I could do it or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
no, I hear you. Yeah, directing. Yeah, I've only done it once, and it's a full time.
Yeah,
kind of thing. So you know how it is. Yeah. Sean, what kind of things are you doing to make the time go by during this other than working? I know you work. I'm also essential as well, so I work too. But during this downtime, there's not much to do. Can't go to shows. Can't go to Phillies games. Obviously, can't do really anything. What are you doing during this quarantine these days?
A lot of the same stuff I did before. Nothing different out of the ordinary. Like I said, I am working. Although I can say work is slow, so I'm able to do some stuff at work that I normally can't do, some research and development on parts, and I work in the race car field, and that's always fun to do. But at home, maybe play guitar a little bit more. I mean, but I'm actually taking some time to enjoy some movies. I usually can't sit still long enough to watch a movie, although I can sit in a theater all day. I can't sit long enough on the couch to watch a movie, because there's always something else at the house I can do. So that would probably be it. I'm just catching up on some stuff that I had never seen. and want to see, and like somebody just play some guitar, more often than I normally would.
Yeah, I tell you, it's a great time. I like to catch up on movies, TV, anything like that. For stuff that that's been in your backlog for years.
Mm-hmm.
You get a chance now to kind of finally, I play drums, but unfortunately,
Okay.
I have nowhere to play them right now. Although I love to practice, so I hear you with the guitar, man. That's a good chance to do that. All right, so we'll do a speed round here. Just a couple of non-theater questions.
Okay.
Some of them, these are all non-theater questions. I just thought of these.
Okay.
All right, question number 1: is it water or wooder?
Well, I am from South Jersey. I am from the little-known town of Masonville, which is somewhere inside of Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and we say water with 2 O's and a D.
Wooder, that's right. Get your Rita's Wooder ice. There you go. Okay, so you're a Jersey guy, so this question might not be the easiest. Well, maybe it will. Best cheesesteak in Philadelphia?
Well, I have been. Am I a Delcoite, a Delcoarian? I don't know what the proper term is for that. But the best my favorite cheesesteak in Philadelphia is Jim's on South Street. I mean, we're fortunate enough to have one over here in Springfield, but I'll wait in the line outside of 3rd Street there. And, if 20 degrees out and I really want one, I'm going to get one, So, but yeah, Jim's on South is my favorite without a doubt.
That's always, and Jim's is always a safe one. Jim's is always like on people's top 3. So it's like,
usually
exactly.
I think it is.
Yeah, people go Jim's. Some people say D'Alessandro's.
D'Alessandro's is another good one. I haven't had D'Alessandro's in a while, but it's a really good one, yes.
Yeah, it's kind of a trip to get out to Roxborough sometimes.
Exactly,
I know that could be part of it. I know Steve's is great. If you
Steve's
ever had it
too.
yet, Joe's Steaks, which is in Fishtown, and also in Sinconi. That's probably
I haven't had those. I have to look into that because I'm always looking to see if there's something that can compete with my favorite. So that might be a trip. We might have to take a trip out to Fishtown.
There you go. All right. Rocky Balboa versus Mike Tyson. Who wins that?
Kind of funny because I'm in Requiem, a boxing show now. I would say Mike Tyson, only because I have never seen anybody who hits or punches with their whole body like Mike Tyson. Now, Rocky could probably take a beating for a number of rounds, but I think eventually Iron Mike's going to get him.
I think so, too. I think it goes 12 rounds, but I think,
I would agree.
Mike wins. All-time greatest, Brady or Montana? Who do you got?
Oh, Montana, without a doubt. Actually, you know what? In that choice, Montana, I think my GOAT would be probably Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, TB. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
When I was a little kid, I was a Steelers fan. My father played high school football with Franco Harris, so we watched a lot of the Steelers.
Wow.
And it was. I would say Terry Bradshaw. I would have to say.
Okay, I respect that. 3-time, 4-time champ. I'll give him that. You know. Here's a tough one: Goodfellas or Godfather?
Oh man, that is a good one because I love mob movies.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna have to say The Godfather, and only because it's such a deeply woven story. There's so many currents in that story, where not that there's not in Goodfellas, but it's enough that it was, I'll say 2.5 movies, because the last one, the third one, I never really fell in love with.
Oh, God,
but
3 was terrible.
Amazing. So I'm going to have to go with The Godfather, I think, on that. Not that I don't love, Goodfellas, but I think it's definitely got, in my book, got to be The Godfather.
Yeah, and they're 2 different entities, I think, in my opinion. I think Godfather is more Sopranos, whereas
I think it is.
Goodfellas would be comparable to more action heavy.
You don't have the history and the backstory with Goodfellas that you do that kind of enriches The Godfather so much.
Correct, absolutely, and the sequels help too. So the second one. All right, and Sean, I got one more for you, brother. I'm a big James Dean guy. I don't know if you are or not, but if you are, by chance, what is your favorite James Dean movie?
I'm sorry, James Dean, you said?
Yeah, only 3, of course.
It would have to be this Rebel Without a Cause. I don't know a ton of his stuff, but I've seen that one. It's iconic. It's classic. It's
Yeah, it holds
it's
up.
him. You know, that's
Yeah,
like that's when you said that. That's the first thing that came to my mind was that. I think I've seen Giant also, and that was yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Rebel, but yeah, definitely.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Rebel,
the
you
guy's
can't
the
go wrong.
epitome of cool. He sweats cool. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. Like it was my idol.
Hmm.
That's yeah. Rebel's probably my favorite. So Rebel, yeah, Giant's close. But yeah, Rebel's really good.
Mm.
Cool. All right, Sean, this was fun, man. This is really
Cool. It was
cool.
fun. I'm glad we finally got to do it.
Yeah. Cool. So I look forward to seeing this on the Colonial YouTube page. With the Colonial Zone, I believe it's called on YouTube, the Colonial Zone.
Yep.
So we'll check that out. Cool. All right, Sean. Good talking to you, man, and be safe. And hopefully we'll get to do some theater
Yes, I
soon.
would love that. Yeah, everybody stay safe out there and be good to each other.
We'll do, Sean. Take care, brother.
All right, man. Take it easy, Joe. Thanks.